So today's presentation, it was on memory techniques, or it will be. And our activity was supposed to engage everybody and immerse them in using those techniques or expressing these techniques as a way to be memorable for our bachelor, Elvis. That's who he was. Okay, so first one was engaging the senses. How do we engage the senses in what we just did, the play that we did?
Pie.
We smelled the pie. And
Yeah.
we visualized it too, that beautiful smelling apple pie.
Yeah.
And then I tasted it.
So taste, smell, and visualization?
Yes.
Yeah. Right? Yes. So you did engage the senses in that with Michelle. And that was her strategy to be memorable to Elvis.
Smell can trigger memories because the olfactory bulb, where incoming smells are processed, has connections with the limbic system, which houses the amygdala and hippocampus, which are strongly implicated in emotion and memory.
All right, anybody else have any particular smells that evoke memory for them? Maybe like coffee or maybe even apple
I
pie?
do have one, but it's kind of morbid. Whenever I smell carnations, it makes me think of funerals.
Oh, really?
Really?
Carnation, because when I was young, the carnation was the flower of choice for a funeral.
Oh, really?
And
My country is chrysanthemum, so I never had it.
When I was
Yeah.
a child, hospitals smelled medicinal like alcohol, and they don't do that anymore.
Okay, interesting. Yep, so engaging the senses is one technique you can use if you have a piece of information and you want to remember it. Or just think of the smell if there is one. With song, it evokes emotion, sad songs, love songs, happy songs, energetic songs. So evoke emotions, and usually you like it, you remember it. I mean, anybody have a particular song that they like?
Yeah, of course.
Can you name one? Is there an example?
At break of day when that man walked away, I was waiting. Delilah.
Okay, all right, and it evokes some emotion in you, and then your brain told itself to remember it.
Yeah.
Or you told your brain, whatever happened. But emotions are effective ways to remember pieces of information. Like people remember poems, remember lyrics to songs, people remember experiences, going for a hike, maybe you had a moving experience with a bird that you saw there, or a tree, or just the lighting. So emotions are one way to remember information. Next, rhyme in time. Do you think you remember this rhyme? So we had Debbie mentioned that rhyme is one way that you can remember information, and that is absolutely true. And then stories. How do stories help you remember information?
Well, they put things in a timeline.
A timeline? And when you mentioned the pie, we mentioned sense of smell, sense of taste. What else did you mention as far as remembering the pie?
That's where you look.
You
Because when I was
visualized.
baker, I wanted it to be a beautiful presentation.
So visualization. So storytelling, when someone's telling you a story, you're seeing what's going on in your mind. I mean, obviously, if you're watching a video, you're seeing it on the screen. But there's a few points that you probably can't read very well up here. But this one's called neural coupling. So when someone is giving you an instance, I'm walking through the park, I'm barefoot in the green grass, it's a cloudy, overcast day, you're probably imagining that. You're putting yourself in that position. This is called neural coupling. So your brain is actually mirroring what the storyteller's brain is doing. And that's how your brain operates when you hear a story. Especially if there's powerful, colorful images, sensory, sensations, you will remember the story. And when you hear a story, when a story is being told, you're actually activating almost every area of the brain. Okay, so this is the area of the brain which is visual processing. So these areas right here, there's all kinds of different processes, functions in each of these lobes. But this whole chunk right here is just visual processing. That's the only task. Everything else is much more comprehensive. Look how big a chunk of your brain is only solely responsible for vision and then image processing. It's interesting.
Interesting.
When you forget something, like your keys, anyone forget their keys? You can't find your keys. Their cell phone, they start freaking out. Here goes my life. So your phone, your keys, or my clicker, I lose track of this sometimes. But here's a technique to help you pay more attention, okay? And this is, if you forget your keys, if you forget your clicker, if you forget your phone, you're not getting dementia. You're just distracted.
Yeah.
Thank you.
A lot of distraction.
Yeah.
So for important things like your phone or your keys, try this. You're paying attention, and I'm putting it right here. So you're basically sending a cue to your brain, this is important because you're kissing.